it's Georgie the Goblin, and welcome to the official Family of Gamers podcast. The podcast where Andrew and Coach talk all things war games, board games, and much, much more. And here are your hosts, Andrew and Coach.
FOG Andrew here, and the Coach here.
What's up?
And we got Ryan here.
Hello, hello.
And the man, the myth, the legend, the man of many names, Hot Dice, Phasia, Susan.
What's up, guys?
It's Fabian. What's up, Phasia? You having fun?
I'm having as much fun as I can have.
That's good. That's good. All right, guys. Well, this is the FOG podcast, the sometimes monthly podcast where we talk about all things miniature wargaming, tabletop games, board games, and everything else related to the hobby. And this is I guess, a kind of a special episode of the podcast.
Kinda special.
I mean, okay, all right. It is special. It is special because what do we got coming up next month in the month of March?
The most wonderful time of the year, Adepticon.
Ooh.
I thought you were going to say Fabian's birthday.
Well, that too.
Yeah, that too. We'll have to, what were we going to say? I don't like to get, full of myself.
No, Fabian, you deserve it. It's okay.
You are going to get full of mule, though. Yeah.
But, yeah, so this is our pre-Adepticon talk where we did this last year, where we kind of talked about what we're excited for and, what games we're looking forward to seeing at Adepticon or demoing and stuff. And just to, I guess, start off, how excited are we all for next year? Or I'm sorry, not next year, this year, because it's 2025. How excited are we all?
I feel like the bar is really high.
Yeah.
Because I think we had one of our... I thought the last... Now, I haven't been to many, but last year's was awesome. And there's the allure of exploring a new city and a new convention center. And there's more vendors.
Yes. Yes.
I'm
So
pumped.
it is much bigger, this convention center, right?
Yeah, I think it's considerably bigger.
Yeah.
And it's the difference between being in Schaumburg in the suburbs to being in the city proper of Milwaukee, I think is going to really hit us too.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, and like you said, it's just I mean, listen, I've never been to Milwaukee, so I don't know the differences in these cities, but I'm hoping we're in the heart of the Walkie, right?
yes, we're in the heart of Milwaukee. Well, it's not as big as Chicago, but it's a city,
Right.
so nonetheless.
Right.
I'd like to think we might have our best. Not only, I think we may even knock out last year. I think we're going to be so marveled by all the new stuff and everything. Plus, I think we have because we did the vlog last year. There might be new food places to explore.
Yeah, I mean
Miniature slash food.
Yeah. Do they have Raising Canes there?
Yeah, I'm sure they have Raising Canes there.
Well, we're not gonna
What
go
what
to
we
it.
will miss out is the Schaumburg Convention Center hot dog, pretzel, and whatever stand. We are missing that.
No, we're getting pretzels. I don't care. We're gonna get pretzels anyway. We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have like a food stand or something.
No, we'll be taken care of. It'll be fine.
Yeah,
But
we'll
it's
be
going to be
fine.
awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, no. I mean, what about you? What about you, Phasia and Coach? Are you guys excited for this year? I guess Fabian, you want to start off?
I am. New location, bigger location, so it's certainly exciting. Um, Also the fact that I'm bringing boys with me,
Yeah.
so that's going to be exciting. Also seeing it through their eyes.
Right.
Game wise,
I am in such a low point in terms of gaming that I have no thoughts of games in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
My rolling has been so bad in any game I've played with William
Right.
that I'm just like I said to him today, I was like, I don't think I want to play dice games anymore. It's gotten that bad.
Wow.
So
Well, I
Can't
mean,
believe it's taking you this long to realize that.
no, but like this is a real low right
mm-hmm.
now. So I'm just like that. I said to him, I don't know if I'm going to play anything for a while, not just one game, any game.
I think,
Are you going to get butthurt over a demo?
No, I'll demo games because it
he's
still
gonna
might be
But you
demo
fun.
won't
them and
buy
he's
them.
gonna buy them.
You're going to buy them.
I don't even know if I want to do that. There's nothing that I'm really thinking about. Like
Yep. That's what
you
he.
got one-page rules, but we got models for that. You know.
Well, before you go
Are
into that, why
are
don't
they
you
at Adepticon?
finish
Sorry, go ahead.
thought, and then we can get into that.
My thought.
He has no
Um,
thoughts.
yeah, I'm just
he's just hanging around.
I'm just going to enjoy it. I have no there's no vendors there that I'm thinking, ooh, I want to buy a new game. I'm just gonna pick up a few things for just some of the games we already play, and that's about it. Like I really don't want to go crazy
Yeah.
because there's no point anymore. I don't get to play. I buy stuff. I don't get to play here. I don't get to hang out with you guys as much to play. So it's like, why buy more stuff?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're always welcome.
I'm not putting blame or anything. I'm just saying I'm not able to get together as often, so I don't play, so why buy stuff? You know?
I think we got to change that. I think now, with my new schedule and everything, with the weekends off, I think we could maybe fit in a little bit more of some Fabian time.
All right.
We gotta. We miss you.
Yeah, I miss hanging out.
But
At the very least.
yeah. Oh, you know what? You know what? You come over. You don't even have to play a game. You just, I don't know, sit
You
and
can finish
watch.
painting your Outreamer stuff.
That too.
I need to start that if I'm even gonna do it. That's one of those games that I'm just kind of like, I bought it because it was the spur of the moment thing, and am
Well,
I really interested? I don't
let,
know.
let's.
I do want to get back to that, but we should let Coach go first before we get back to that.
Is it my turn?
I mean, it can be.
Okay. I'm just looking forward to it. It's I don't know. I think this is like our 10th one that we're going to.
Yeah.
We've been going for quite a while.
And I will say this one is very different this year because none of us are in tournaments.
Well, that last year also.
Well, Fabian was in the X-wing tournament, which
Well, we
Not
don't.
really.
I guess
And
we
we
don't
went
want to
with the
bring it up.
anticipation of being in a tournament.
That is
So
true. Yeah, you guys were gonna be in Armada, unless Fabian, you're in like a 40K tournament we don't know about.
Oh God, no.
But listen, like looking from, I guess, last year, we picked up Bushido, uh, Baron's War, Drop Zone, Ravage Star. What else am I missing? Kings of War. What else? Am I missing one?
Drop zone. You said that.
Yeah. But, uh, I think what I'm probably the plan is. I mean, like I look at the vendor list and I'm like, okay, Mantic is there, GW, Steam Forged, Black Site, Monster Fight Club. Like, I'm like, okay, the usual dudes, TT Combat, and I'm like, okay, the usual guys are there. I'm like, what, like, and I think about it, I'm like, what, like, is there a game for me that I'm like, oh my god, like I have to go there and try? And the answer for me is no. This is kind of like I wouldn't say I'm in like a low like Fabian is, but I'm definitely just kind of going in with the expectation of just buying stuff for games that we are already playing. So for like, Bushido, I definitely want to pick up some more stuff for that because, I got stuff last year, but it's a little hard to play with the stuff that I got. So I'm like, all right, I get the Bushido stuff and um Drop Zone. I definitely want to expand upon, and even Ravage Star. Ravage Star is probably the one that I'm most excited to go and pick up stuff for. Um, we've been playing we played a good amount of Ravage Star recently, so I would definitely like to pick up whatever Ravage Star stuff I can pick up for the Veil Touched. But that's kind of where I am right now.
I kind of second what you're saying about Ravage. Like we're going and not looking for new things because I think there will be new vendors. I haven't taken a look at the list, but I'm assuming there are new vendors. Um, at least I think that was floated around. But like for the folks that we've already like kind of been and got stuff at, like, I could see myself going and supplementing Baron's War because just like you've been playing a lot of Ravage Star, we've been playing a lot of Baron's War, and there's probably some stuff to get in there, like
Yeah.
maybe getting a pack for Conquest. And we really, I think, been enjoying Baron's War, and there's more to come on the channel with that. But and I second what you say about Ravage Star because I want to go. Obviously, we backed the it's not a Kickstarter. The pledge for the game found for the Veil Touch. But I'm definitely down to go and split something and supplement.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, they're
so
only
I think
gonna
those are the two
have
games.
yeah, they're gonna only have Veil Touch because that's extra stuff from the first campaign, which was just the Veil Touched. So,
Right.
I'm thinking like, because like you said, we backed the campaign. I'm thinking we we get the Veil Touch that we aren't getting in what we got in our pledge that we all split. I think
Yeah.
that'll be the extra stuff. Like I'm thinking like, you know what, maybe I'll get one of the tanks, or I'll get like
Yeah.
that one other monster, I forgot what it was called that we aren't getting. So
Yeah. No, I hear you. And
and they
probably the
have
only
they
thing
have
I add to
exclusive
that,
models too that
yeah.
they're selling.
Well, yeah, I kind of want to get the exclusives just because it's like we were there and we got what can only be sold there. So
Right.
I guess that's up there. I think the only thing on my mind heading in is like I do want to go check out the drop zone stuff. I'm very inclined to go buy the Shaltari Behemoth if they have it there. And maybe they'll have some con exclusive models like they had last year. We missed out on that. Or you didn't miss out, but I think Coach and I missed out on that. But
Mhm. Mhm.
yeah, so that's pretty much my overview.
Yeah. What about you, Fabian? What's the plan?
I think it's pretty much the same thing. I'm gonna see just what's there. Demo whatever we demo just for the fun of it and pick up a few things for Drop Zone. And William and I have actually been playing a lot of Rumble Slam, and we're really enjoying that, even though I can't roll for excuse my language.
Damn it, you're gonna have to
So
be
what?
making me edit.
So why don't you come over? We got like 4 teams of Rumble Slam. Why don't we just get together and play Rumble Slam?
Yeah, we could do that. We played today, and it was like every single roll that I had was just atrocious. And then when I had a good one, he had one better.
You need new
So
dice.
I need different opponents because William is the opposite of me, where I'm always low. He is just nothing but hot.
Mhm.
So
Once
I
again, once again, bring him here and we'll show him what's up.
I somebody said to me recently, it's like, well, then you just need to play with different people and not him. I was like, yeah, it's starting to seem that way. Either that, or I have to play co-op games with him instead. So therefore, he's on my side instead of against me.
Well, I guess that's the way you're gonna have to do it.
Yeah,
If he rolls that good, then.
it's crazy. Like I had a roll today in one of them. I had 6 hits and he defended with 7. Like, how? How is it happening? So
Oh man.
then, yeah. So more models for that would be fun because it's fun. It's fun overall. So
Yeah. And what about you, Coach? What's the plan
Well,
for this year?
unlike you and uninitiated, I am planned out and ready to go. Um, there's a lot of things I want to do. I don't know if they're there. They weren't on the thing last year, and they weren't on the like vendor list or whatever. You know, the whole thing. But I want to see if Xeogenesis is there. Um, you know, looking into them, we didn't get a chance. Every time we wanted to go do it, it was like packed.
yeah,
But that's Andy Chambers and Gav Thorpe. Um, you know, I've read a bunch of Gav's his novels, 40K novels, and also Andy Chambers. You know, he was a Warhammer guy, but he did a lot of other stuff. Like he helped with Drop Zone, but him and Gav wrote Dread, and I really like that game, and I like what they're doing here. It's hard to tell, but it seems like you get a dice pool, and you're gonna have certain guys roll like 8 dice, and then another guy roll 2. You know, you can spread it around. Uh, they say it has some kind of kinetic thing to it. I really don't know, but it looks really interesting. The thing is that's unique about them is they're doing everything in house. So they started the game 3 years ago, but they've been doing all the injection molding in America because they're trying to, I guess, to replicate what GW is doing in England. So I like to give them a shot and check it out. It looks really cool, though. Their game looks awesome. So I want to. I really hope that they're there. But other than that, you know, I want to get some more stuff for Drop Zone. Get some more. You know, see what Ravage Star has. Maybe they have the con exclusive, which I already have because the Spiel Spectres exclusive is you know, because we backed that. Andrew and I backed the my mini factory thing, and it came as a bonus because they were going to do like a Patreon monthly thing, but they decided not to. But Ryan and I were talking, and I think it might be cool to invest some of our hard earned money into more hobby stuff. You know, some of the paints, some of the things I've been looking at too is there's a few of the hobby things I would like to look into. I like to get some of the Stino Res from Badger, but the Big Child Creatives, they're the ones who do the ionic paints. You know, we got a sample last year, but we might want to look into that a little bit more. Obviously, Army Painter, but the thing that annoyed me about Army Painter last year is that they really didn't have anything there. You could try stuff out, but you couldn't really buy anything. And they're like, well, if you do it now, you get like 10% off and free shipping. I want it yesterday. That was a little bit,
yeah. But we were there, so by the time you got home, it was delivered probably.
It took a little while. So, but yeah, that's the stuff I'm looking forward to. Also, a big thing is like we've been playing a lot of Baron's War, and I'm in 3D printing a lot of the bases. But with Baron's War, I wanted to do more of a natural basing, and there's a few companies that are selling. They sell like lasered fauna where it like looks like little bushes and things like that. And I wanted to check them out, and then all the other stuff too, like AK Interactive with their Streak and Grime and all, just all types of things like that, so that when we get back, whatever we're painting or whatever 4 new freaking games we get into again, we'll see. I'm interested in checking out Trench Crusade. I don't think I want to get into it, but I want to just check out what all the hype is. You know what I mean? Because it seems like everybody's raving online, and
Did you look at the rules?
I looked over them, but looking over the rules, and then actually getting a demo and learning how to do it is a little different. I'd rather, learn how to do it because I looked over the rules, but like I said, a demo is better than just looking at rules.
All right.
So, that's what I'm looking at, that kind of stuff. But you never know, you go there, you see some stuff. I know there's guys on here right now that are, there's like people that are going to be at the thing that we don't even know about. You know what I mean? Like in the hallways and whatever. So, you just never know. It's like you demo something and you kind of fall in love with it right there. So, but like you said before, also, I would just want to kind of flesh out the ranks of the stuff we're already playing, because we did come back last year playing a few extra games. I think we've been doing 3 out of the 4 of the games that we picked up. Obviously we're playing Dead Zone and Worms and whatnot, but yeah. So, I, the main, like, I like to see that. I like to do some interviews, getting some people's heads, see if Delicious is still there. Just, really,
Delicious.
yeah, let's just go have a good time. Hopefully everybody who goes sees us and hangs out with us and comes up and just, says hello and whatnot. So, it's always a fun time. And if not, then screw it. We'll just make our own fun time.
Yeah. I mean, look, I think, like you said, who the hell knows what will happen, Like I said, I'm planning on just expanding the ranks of the games that we're already playing, but, we could see something, oh, that looks kind of cool. What's that? And then, we demo it and then, oh crap, now we're getting this game or now we're getting this game or who knows. So,
Well, the last time I checked, you were void of Welshmen, so I
well,
think we need to.
that is true. I do not have me Welsh. So I know they're gonna cost me a quid, but it's okay. I will might have to indulge in some Welsh, and if Andy Hobday's there, I'm gonna yell at him and be like, what do I buy? What Welshman should I get?" So, um, you
He's
know,
gonna tell you all of the Welshmen, of
yeah,
course.
he's gonna be like, you should buy my whole booth.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I am the main thing is probably for me Ravage Star. Maybe Mantic will have some exclusive Worms minis. They're not, probably.
Nah.
No, definitely
But
not.
they'll tell you to get involved on the Kickstarter.
What, the Advent Calendar Kickstarter?
Yep.
Yeah, guess what? I am 99% sure that the Worms Advent Calendar is just gonna have the same crap from the Kickstarter that I got. So
Exclusive stuff.
I don't think they're
Probably.
I don't think they're gonna have anything exclusive.
No, what's in that Kickstarter will be the exclusive
Oh
stuff
yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
that you got.
I'm saying, like, I was like, oh, maybe they'll have like different
Oh no.
Worms minis, and then that'll make me want to get the Advent calendar. If I have the Worms already, why would I bother? So
And
Right.
also the Worms don't do anything different. They just, you could basically have all the same worms, and it
yeah, I mean,
doesn't make the game any different.
it's completely anti WYSIWYG. So, but I mean, I don't care if they come out with a pack of new Worms minis, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
I just love that game so much. So, game of the year 2024 and probably 2025 for me. So,
Fabian, I'd like to, if we could
play
take
Worms.
no,
Oh.
take William to Monster Fight Club and then check out some of the cyberpunk stuff. The Edge Runners.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
we
know.
got that. We played a few games, and again, same thing, just he was destroying me. So I was like, I'm done.
Tell him to come bring that over here, man. Fear does not exist in this dojo, so you know.
Oh, it's not fear, it's frustration for me.
Yeah, we don't get
But yeah,
frustrated, we get even.
he already asked if they were going to be there, and I said, yeah, they're going to be there.
They were a little let down last year, though. They didn't really have like demos and stuff. I was a little upset. I wanted to do a demo, and they didn't. You know,
They
they
had a small thing to demo the game. I can't remember if they had a demo for Cyberpunk. It might have just been go to the hall and they would do demos there. Because the only demo I did at their booth was for that Tentacle Town.
right.
Oh hell yeah!
Did you bought that, right?
No,
No.
Oh, I was going okay.
I know. It just looked funny, and I wanted
I
it.
think that was
I
the
wanted to
meme of
demo
last
it.
year's. Yeah, that was the meme last year. It was Tentacle Town.
Yeah, that was a meme. Um, well, okay. I just want to say this too. Listen, if you own a gaming company, right, and you have a table set up, and it looks like you're gonna do a demo, and then like you go up, and it's like, oh, could I get a demo? And then you just explain the game, and then ask me if I want to buy it. That's not a demo.
Well, no, the particular one you're talking about, the guy just basically gave me the sale without even like giving me a demo. And from what I hear, the game is actually pretty good.
Yeah, but I wouldn't know that.
Right.
What
You know?
game? Tentacle Town?
No.
No.
No, it was a mini
Any
game.
game in general?
No, I'll keep it to myself because if I'd like to go demo it this year. So
Yes,
let's
me
see what
too.
happens. You know, because it actually looks really cool, and I heard it was really good. And a
Now I'm
few
curious.
a few friends
We'll
of the
tell you.
channel
We'll tell you.
a few friends of the channel actually like picked it up and were telling me how good it is. So I like to check it out. It's very, very, very out of our genres.
Oh, interesting.
So
It's all right,
you know,
Fabian.
see, like I
We'll
think
let you know.
that would be the only game I might jump into.
Yeah.
You know, so and also too with all the new paints that we buy, I'd like to throw some stuff on it.
And what was I gonna say? Oh, and you know what? A bigger convention center. Maybe they'll have more board games.
Maybe.
Board games. Board games.
No.
All right, Fabian.
No,
You may, Fabian. Don't make the episode depressing now.
no, it's just they've never really been. I mean, you're not wrong. Maybe because it's a bigger space, maybe it will introduce vendors that are, mainly board game based. I'm just saying we haven't really seen that in the past. So,
Tentacle Town.
yeah, no, I know, but attached to a mini game company.
It's
So,
true.
because it's not like we haven't seen board games, it's just not the main draw there.
Yeah. That's why I want to go to something. What is it? PAX Unplugged or
Yeah,
how was
you'd
that?
like
That was
that.
good.
It was good. You can't go next year though. I I wouldn't recommend going next year because they happen to be doing it 2 weeks now before Thanksgiving instead of the first week in December. Plus the weekend they're doing it, there are literally two marathons running by the convention center on that weekend. So trying to get a hotel, trying to find parking, trying to just get around is going to be a nightmare this year. So I've already, and the guys that I went with last year, we've all been like, okay, I guess we'll go the year after that.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, where is it again? It's in Philly.
Philly. Yep.
Maybe I could. Maybe we could take a marathon and go there on the weekend. We'll marathon
So
there. We'll
getting back to
marathon
your
back.
Adepticon talk.
It's the same crap.
Not really.
But yeah, I mean, is there anything else you guys are specifically excited about, or
I'm just looking. I'm looking to. What's nice is that I'm taking those days off, and then on Monday I actually have a day off, so it works out perfect for me.
there you go.
Well, that's it. Yeah, I took off 2 weeks, so I'm like my birthday week leading into Adepticon, and then the week after, I'm like, no work for me, suckers. Not
I
doing it.
always say I'm gonna take off that Monday, and I never do. Because we're going in our. Oh yeah, so yeah. Usually like last year we went in after we went in the afternoon on Wednesday, right? Like so correct me if I'm wrong, we all worked on Wednesday and then just
Yes.
went to the airport after.
Yeah.
Okay, Fabian, okay.
Yeah.
But this year we're getting in a little early. So I think the positive of that is there's some Wednesday during the day exploration to be done.
Now, is the center gonna be open on Wednesday?
I think
Yes.
so.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like Thursday's a big day, and then Friday's like the really when everybody shows up.
Right.
Right.
So we're getting there like kind of super early.
Yeah.
That's not for I feel like for stuff like this that's not always bad because like at least like specifically like just like Andrew you mentioned Bushido I remember last year like we got to the booth and everything was sold out. So
Yeah.
like I remember I went and got the Inari Judgment, the Foxes, and I wanted it the year before and they weren't out. And then I went this year and they had like one box like hidden. So like I beat the crowd, but there was a lot of blister packs and everything that were gone.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
uh
Yeah. We gotta. I think we gotta rush to GCT and to the Ravage Star booth.
yeah, oh man, we almost screwed up with Rabbit Star last year.
Yeah. I'm
We
glad.
really
I'm
pushed
glad we
getting
got.
it.
Yeah. I'm glad we got that demo in last year.
What's GCT? What are you talking about?
GCT Studios is Bushido.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, I think we should like we'll probably take advantage of the early day there
Yeah.
to get in and kind of get our bearings. You know, I feel like that's what we did that last year, but it was just like late, and then we got food, and then our stomachs hurt. You know,
That was your fault.
I love Raising Canes. I would say the majority of this audience would approve of Raising Canes. So I'm gonna go out on a limb on the chicken
Let
wings.
us know what you think down in the comments below. Raising Canes or not?
Not.
No.
Not.
You guys are lame. Well, you don't get the caniac and then pretend to
Brian, it's the same chicken though.
you guys yeah, but it's like
I didn't even
14 more.
Yeah, I didn't eat it all.
You guys are lame.
I'm just a caniac. I'm just a caniac, bro.
You'll have to go to like Tim Hortons or something. I don't even know if I don't know if they have that there. Maybe. Um, but yeah, no, I'm overall excited. Like, I think the nice thing though, like, just with every like, I think we have like our general plan. You know, I think we have the right strategy based on what we did last year. I think everyone would agree on that. And yeah, I'm just excited to. It's a new place. There are going to be new things to explore. Like not only in the convention center, like I think like, in this I know this is not what this is about, but like it's nice that we're kind of in the city this time. Like we really weren't in Chicago last time. It's like, it's like having an event in New York and it's in Garden City, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
So um but yeah, I think it's just going to be a whole new experience. But I'm really trying to like not let last year's the positive of last year because I think we had a lot of fun last year in any way kind of make this year like out of reach expectation wise. So
Yeah.
kind of going in with the blank slate. It's almost like a new Adepticon. It's never happened before.
We also it's good that we get in Wednesday. We get the lay of the land, see what's where everything is, where every vendor is, and
Now, when are we going back?
we're leaving.
Sunday.
No, I know what lay. Let me rephrase. What time?
I think we're 10. I'll double check on that. Oh no, we're 10. We might be in the afternoon, so we might make a vendor hall appearance on Sunday
Hmm.
because we're getting in early. Yeah, I think we're leaving in the afternoon, like 1 or 2 o'clock. So that I think that was similar last year. Um, and we had a further trek to the airport. So we still kind of popped in the. I think it's been part and parcel for us to pop in the vendor hall on a Sunday before we go. So,
Hmm.
Right.
um,
Yeah, I think originally we were leaving earlier on Sunday, but
originally it was
now,
terrible.
yeah, now the flight's at 1:19.
Oh, so that's good. We get there. That means we could pop in for like an hour or two, and then just like head over. We check out with our stuff. I'm pretty sure that's what we did last year. If the flight wasn't just like maybe a little later, but Yeah, originally, like, our flight was like, we were getting out at 6 a.m. on Sunday because I guess when we booked the flight, there were less available. Like, unfortunately, Milwaukee's just not the hub that Chicago is, but we were able to luck out. They added more flights. Um, and yeah, it just worked out. We were able to change the times and be more comfortable instead of rushing around in the morning on Sunday. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, excited. We got to go to the Pabst Blue Ribbon Factory.
Yeah, we might have to do that.
What is Milwaukee known for?
Beer and cheese.
All right.
I mean, that sounds pretty good to me. Beer,
I
cheese,
like
and games.
I like
Brats also, right?
Yeah, we
Sausage.
get some brats. We got to have an FOG, like an FOG night in Milwaukee. I think
in the
we're not giving out drink vouchers, but we'll all be together. So
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a Mantic night.
Well, that's why we got to do FOG night.
Hmm.
And we
was there
we
not?
and
There
we
wasn't one
only
last year, right?
we only play worms.
There was one last year, but it was kind of like just meet up and hang out.
Yeah, in the lobby somewhere.
It was
Right.
no upstairs where the
Oh, that's
20
Oh
right.
yeah. That's when they had the fire sale.
The fire sale. It wasn't a fire sale.
it was a space sale.
Black market. Yeah, space sale for Armada. It was the black market sale or something like that. But yeah, no. But they had like a formal one the first year I went. That was a lot of fun actually.
They've had a formal one every year.
Yeah, that was
Right.
normal.
I thought that was a lot of fun, I have to say.
Yeah.
But we're honestly not to blow up anyone's spot here, but we're gonna have some friends available for the whole time now. Referencing Rob and Pat.
It's gonna be exciting. We could hang out with everybody and like Bill and Sue too. Or
Oh, was Rob not slave driving for Mantic now?
Well, Pat's not working for Mantic anymore, so.
Oh, I didn't know if maybe Rick would pull him in.
No.
Is Rick is gonna be there? I assume.
Yeah. Brian's not going to be there, but Rick is.
Yeah.
They actually, Brian was saying on a podcast that he's not gone, but if you want to get, up to the minute updates and to know what's going on at Adepticon, you should watch Family of Gamers, which I thought was very nice of him.
What?
I mean, he returned the favor. We had him on the podcast, so he had to shout us out a little bit. Thank you.
Are we doing the vlogs again?
I mean, I have a faster laptop now, so they'll go out even quicker.
Maybe the place, because we got to step up. We're actually in a nicer place this year, because if anybody watched the vlog last year, we were basically sitting on top of each other.
Yeah.
Maybe they got better internet too.
Yeah, we booked the sardine suite last year.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
listen. I'm down to definitely do the vlogs again. I mean, they were fun. There was a lot of highlights, especially of Fabian dancing.
Fabian always dances.
I look back on it with fond memories. Sometimes I'll just pull up a vlog on one of the days and I'll be like, "Oh, that was great."
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, no, we spent a little more for a nicer stay this year. So I am excited for that. We're not cheap, but we got duped by the pictures last year. That's what I would say.
Yeah,
we were duped.
They said, "Oh, 2 queen-size beds," not telling us that they filled up the whole room with just the beds.
Yeah, that and the throw pillows that were, the square, 4x4 pillow or whatever.
And just make sure you keep your voice lowered.
Oh yeah, you did. No, that was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That was. So for people who don't know, Coach got yelled at for being too loud in the lobby.
I didn't get yelled at. The guy was a little sissy Mary. He had to tattle to you guys.
He did tattle.
And I also got yelled at when I dropped like a fork on the floor during breakfast, and I was literally about to pick it up, and the guy was like, "Pick it up." was like, I am. What are you doing,
Honestly,
man?
if he would have said pick it up, I would have kicked that across the room and say you pick it up. I paid good money for this place. You know, maybe be a
They had
little.
good breakfast though.
Yeah, but that had nothing to do with him.
They had that was the one that had the pancake conveyor belt.
Yeah,
What did last year have? We didn't have it. We had the waffle
The
maker. I
waffle
mean, they all have
maker.
waffle.
Come on, the waffle maker.
yeah, it was the crappy continental breakfast. It was okay, but the coffee was terrible. The other place's coffee was better. Like no room, good food. This one we had better room. No, this year was.
You mean last year?
Last year was no room, and no good food.
Well,
I
I
thought
would
the
say
waffle
last year
was
we
good.
went. But the good thing about last year was we had the car and we were able to go to like these awesome restaurants.
Right.
Like Texas Roadhouse aside, we went to some local brew house, I guess is the best way to describe it. It was I still we still talk about it, honestly.
Yeah, it
Um
was good.
I think this year we're staying in like a normal hotel, like it's a we're staying in the Homewood Suite, so we're staying in a nice hotel. Um and it's gonna be like, oh wow, how the other half lives. But still want to explore though the city though, because I think the best thing is that we go, we see the vendors, we have fun, we meet people, and then we go hang out after because we really don't get a chance to see everyone because everyone lives in different places. So
Right.
I think Milwaukee is bringing people together.
Well, I know Bill and Sue are taking us to a place, so that we have one night we'll do that, and
I know
then
I'm pumped for that. You mentioned
yeah,
that.
yeah, that looks pretty awesome. So, but yeah, you know,
we
it always works out. We always find our way, go with the flow.
we might have to go to the Mayfair Mall.
Is there a Lego store there?
Oh, maybe.
Oh my god! Isn't it the same? Is the Legos everywhere? Legos everywhere the same?
Okay,
There's
first of
Lego here.
all, it's Lego, and second of all, no.
Watch your tone.
Yeah, watch your damn attitude, Ryan.
Okay.
I'm not gonna tolerate it.
Put some
Ironically,
respect
when we
on
were in
Lego.
Schaumburg, sorry, Fabian, go ahead.
Put some respect on Lego.
Lego.
There is
Lego.
there is a bricks and minifigs though in Milwaukee.
Wait, I'm just going to backtrack real quick because when we were in Chicago for Adepticon, there was Lego World, the majestic Lego World, and we didn't go to that.
Well,
So what is
okay.
this
First
renewed
of all,
interest
I
here?
believe that was a Lego Land Discovery Center. That wasn't a anything crazy.
Couldn't tell you what products they have other than Lego. What makes it different? This isn't a Lego podcast, but yeah,
Listen,
I'm just busting chops.
do I start a Lego podcast? Is that what you're saying?
Everybody will hate it.
It's true.
The only person that'll listen to it is me.
Mm-hmm.
Rack up those views.
Yeah.
It'll be the hate podcast.
Don't worry, I'll click on it and click on your ads.
I appreciate it. You'll watch at least 30 seconds to get the view and then click off.
Oh, I
Anyway.
just remembered something too. Not to get off topic again, but
Oh God,
with
here
the
we
flight.
go.
No. We were originally just like how we mentioned earlier that the flight changed. It just hit me. We were in like multiple different airports. It was like LaGuardia to Milwaukee, Milwaukee to JFK. I didn't want to do that, and now all is right. We've fixed it. So
Right.
I think we just rushed. This is what I would say, and I think we did a video over the summer about this. We after the last Adepticon, we were already planning this one, and I think we were so good to like book the hotel early. Like I think, like I checked if we wanted to add another person because Chris, who made his appearance on the channel, may have wanted to come, but it was like ridiculously expensive. Um, or even to like adjust the booking a little bit. It was just I was like, oh wow, it just shot up in price. Like not even like a couple of months ago, like not even last month or anything like that. But I think we booked the flight so early that there were just not a lot of flights. So good thing we looked and were able to change that.
Well, we were doing something that night, and me and Ryan were just like, we got to do this now. And Andrew's like, no, we could wait. No, no, this takes precedence. And because we did it, we got a good place and a good deal.
We never did finish that thing that we were doing.
Yeah, well, that's on you.
I don't remember what that thing was, but we did get a nice hotel, so I'll take
Yeah,
it.
it all works out.
I blame Fabian.
Now, I have a question.
Yes.
Is this the center this year? Are there like people staying there, or is it not like that? It's just a convention center. It's not really a hotel. Because last year,
There's at least 2 hotels attached to it.
really, that's great.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense, but that's cool. So the people who booked that basically were like the next. Like, how early in advance did you have to get those rooms? Like, get those blocks?
Usually it's that day. They'll sell out the first day.
But I what I heard is that there's, like you said, 2 hotels, but they're a lot bigger.
Yeah, and there's more apparently just on the outskirts of the hotel.
What do you mean, more hotels?
Like different hotels, or
Yeah, more hotels.
yeah, because we're 10 minutes. We're like a 10-minute walk, I think, is the best way to describe it. We're not far at all. But like, I don't think by the time we booked, like we could. I don't even know what the price was. It was probably like not that we're cheap, but like there's like a certain point where it's like, yeah, we could just stay like 10 minutes away and not spend an extra whatever. You know what I mean? But like, there was no way like when we started looking for rooms that those 2 places were available. I'm assuming.
Also, probably more expensive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you guys stayed in it 1 year, right? Like when the first place.
No, that was in Lombard.
Lombard.
Right. I'm assuming it was nice to be accessible though, like to just be there and be
No,
in.
it's nice to just walk upstairs, and you could come downstairs in your socks and walk around and stuff.
Right.
But Lombard really had there was nothing around it. It was literally like being in the suburbs.
Right. Oh, so because I've never been to Lombard, so I don't know.
There really was nothing there. So,
Right.
And that was also the crazy time when we drove. Never again. Never again. Never again.
Hi.
Never again. Nope.
Ryan, would you want to drive?
No. Did you hear? Did that come through? I knowed you guys.
I got the no.
It's a day. It's a straight day with everybody driving nonstop.
I'm not doing that.
It's a straight day.
Yeah, but
the furthest I've driven is to Vermont. It was like 6.5 hours. It was like whatever, but I don't. I just did that this past summer. I have no interest in doing that again. And that's even further. How long was the drive to Chicago? 14 hours?
16.
Yeah, 14
oh my God.
16.
Ryan,
Yeah,
I know there's a part of you that misses that feels like they missed out.
Yeah, I agree. When we were planning it that one year when Lawrence stopped it, we were talking about like renting like an RV and doing it,
Good times.
That would be cool to just park an RV and
camp out.
Yeah.
Well, someone's driving and you go to sleep, it's just so like you have it so it's like we're on a long freaking road trip. You could be comfortable, and like the person who's driving, if they switch off, like usually in an RV, there's like at least one bed where someone could just like kind of take a nap. So that was my thinking originally, but
we're on the road to nowhere.
yeah, but Milwaukee's probably like 17, 18 hours. Like that would be my guess.
Yeah, it's one more state over.
It's an hour from Chicago.
I'm putting it in now. It's wow, it says 15. I guess maybe because of the time it's late.
Now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Fabian.
Yeah.
Never again, right?
No. I mean, if we
just talking about driving,
not even with the van.
Nope.
I was about to say only if we can't go because of the snow, like the last time we had to drive.
Well, that was ridiculous.
Yeah, but we did it, and it was a nice experience. We had a nice car, so. But yeah, if it can be avoided, I wish I could teleport because I don't want to fly either.
What everybody fails to realize is it's literally a day there and a day back. So you're losing 2 days. By flying, you lose like half a day each way. In total. driving sucks. That just sucks. It's like, where are we now? Pennsylvania. Oh, I'm rested. I took a nap. Where are we? We're still in Pennsylvania.
Yep.
Yeah. Pennsylvania is the worst part of it too. I'm sorry for all the folks in Pennsylvania, but you probably get it. I drove to Columbus. I was not the driver, but a passenger to Columbus one year because my friend went to Ohio State. My God, that's the big going through the heart of Pennsylvania is the biggest lull.
Right.
It's awful.
And there's blood all over the highway because of all the deer and stuff.
And there's speed traps in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
They'll have the speed corridors, which doesn't make sense. When I was in Texas, it was like 85 miles an hour, and good luck to you, sir. Like that's what America needs.
Yep.
I saw a Nissan with a busted bumper just dragging. Sparks were flying. It was crazy.
But looking forward to it. So
Yeah,
I mean, we're not gonna take a break. I guess we could
just wrap.
wrap it up. But if you guys have any last
if you're gonna
comment-
be there, come see us, man.
yeah,
Reach out.
definitely.
You know, we got a lot of friends, and we like to do a bunch of interviews, and we want to get a lot of content this time. We want to fill a month's worth of content from Adepticon as much as possible. Also, we have 2 sets of mics, so if we get separated, we could all do what we got to do with it. So, you know, let's get her done.
Yeah.
I would say the only thing to wrap up is, yep, I'm excited. We're gonna explore new location, have fun. I think we have a rough plan sketched out. I think the only thing we're missing is the question this year. We don't know.
Oh my.
Oh no.
We don't know.
No. You don't know.
He knows.
Oh well, thanks for sharing it amongst yourself. I mean, thanks for informing the team.
He's the only one that needs to know because he asked the question.
Fabian, he did not come up with Skibbity or Riz last year. That was me.
Oh.
And I had to go ask Delicious for him, and he was our most iconic guest.
That is true. Now, if Delicious is there again, I'm gonna. You know what? We're searching. We're gonna be that'll be. We'll have the vlog series, and then we'll have the hunt for Delicious.
What was his shirt? What was on his shirt
Hot
again?
dogs.
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
That's a good video to go back and watch.
Yeah,
That's
Fabian,
great.
give us the views.
Remember, Andrew, go talk to the guy. I don't want to.
I was eating a pretzel.
No,
That's cap.
no.
You should have been eating a hot dog.
No, because after that,
Ah.
you went and got a pretzel. Don't try to cover up.
To be fair, he did that multiple times.
Delicious made me want to go get a pretzel.
The problem is he's got 4 days to wear that shirt, basically. So one could only assume it's going to be on once. Or maybe if he's one of those, it'll be the only attire.
Or the same one, 5 copies.
Or a new a new food item.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Still delicious, different variety, more variety.
Yeah.
It was like a Hawaii. It was weird because it was Hawaiian but fast food. It was crazy.
Yep.
I've never seen anything like it.
But all right, well, anything else to add? Any last bit of
Nope.
stuff?
Nope. Hope our pilot's good.
Oh boy.
Hope what?
Oh
What'd
boy.
you say?
I said I hope the pilot's good.
Oh, yeah. Well,
That's what almost caused Fabian to want to drive again.
Not today.
all right, guys. Well, that was this episode of the FOG podcast, episode 10. Can you believe we made it 10 episodes so far?
Nope.
Me neither. Anyway, that's it for this episode of the podcast, guys. Check out our link tree. We'll have it linked in the description or in the... I forgot what it's called on Spotify. It might just
Show
be
notes.
description. I don't know. Is it show notes on Spotify? I don't know.
Yes.
But check out the link tree. It has our links to everything else, our YouTube channel, our social media pages, our Patreon, and our Discord. If you're not in our Discord, please do yourself a favor. Join the Discord. We have a lot of fun in there talking with you all and everybody in there. It's awesome. And yeah, that is it, everyone. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.
Well, guys, unfortunately, this is the end. But don't worry, they will be back next month. And you can check out all the links in the description or show notes for more Andrew and Coach. See you next month.